So I wanted to talk a little bit today about easy plein air. And it doesn't have to be complicated to get yourself outside and do a little painting. You learn a lot when you're painting outside and not from a photograph. The colors are different. There's a feeling that you get when you're outside. So it's a good opportunity to get out and do some painting. So this is my backpack. I've got a hat here, just attached with a carabiner. And then I have this dog dish. Now, it pops out like this, and I can use it if I need a lot of water. It's fairly easy. But if you don't have that, you can just get like a pill bottle and just put a little water in there, and that works. Got some sunscreen. And then I've got some water. So I like to have a little drinking water. This is in a little juice bottle. And I also have water that I can put in the dog dish to paint. So this is all filled and ready. I have paper towels in here that I might need, and some plastic bags that I might need. For my paint brushes, I have put them in a little watch case, so they're protected, and then that keeps all those paint brushes kind of safe. So I've got a squirrel mop, a regular round, and a square. And then underneath, I've got underneath the brushes, I've got a pencil sharpener, but I also use a little pocket knife. I've got some pencils, a kneaded eraser, a pen in case I want to sketch with a pen, and one of these brush Pigma. One of these brush Pigma things that I can use. So that keeps my brushes all together and safe from crumbling. In here I have different pockets. I've got this sketchbook, and in that sketchbook I can, if I only have a short amount of time for a short drawing, then I can use the Pigma pen, brush pen, to just do a little sketch in black and white, or I can use one of those Pilot pens. And I like to do a little writing with my sketching, so I have an idea of where I'm at, and some things that I can remember about the sketch. Little creek where Badger Clark got his water. And then campground, KOA, Casper, Wyoming. And it's interesting how simply a campground can be kind of an interesting thing to sketch. Just up at some property. Durkee's Lake in Idaho, North Klondike, windy, clouds threatening, better not ride right now. Here's Moab with some people, and it's kind of fun sometimes to have people sign your book that are participating in the activities. Art lesson with Nick. Another little sketch. On the way to Eureka. Girls Camp. Their signatures. So, you know, it's becomes kind of a illustrated journal of where I've been and the kind of things that I've been participating in. And so this is one book, Hawthorne, Nevada, dropped down into a cloud of smoke out of Yosemite, so thick we couldn't see anything but a short bit of the road ahead of us. So, you know, words add to the illustrations. This is the trailhead of Calf Creek Falls, and there you go. So, I have this sketchbook in here, and then I have a watercolor sketchbook. And these are small enough that they don't, they're not too heavy. So, Mammoth Cave. And then sometimes I paint from photos. This was a chance encounter on a bench outside Western Fed. But the funnest thing is to actually paint from what you're seeing outside. This was up in Snowbird. This was at the Calf Creek Trailhead. You can get some amazing colors that you can't get with a photo. So if you're going to do a painting, this is Bryce Canyon, just above the campground. And it was a place where not a lot of people came, so it was a nice quiet area, very peaceful and calm. So, and I have many pages more that I can fill. So, don't want to forget the most important part of the things in my backpack. And that is a little QOR Mini 12 paints that are in this nice little container here. I really like this because you have all the paint here and then an area here to just paint. And it's small, compact. Sometimes I need to look at the back and count and see where the paint colors are, because I can't tell what they are just by looking at them. So I keep this box handy, and just nice, compact, and easy to take. And then when I'm done, I clean off this area, close it up, put it back in the box, and I put it in a Ziploc bag because I don't know if I've got all the liquid out of here. Tissues. You can have some paper towels or some tissues that you can use. That's very nice. And buried deep down inside this bag is a neckerchief that I can put around my neck, and if it's really hot, I can use that to cool off. And I also have a plastic bag. Now this plastic bag, I can just spread that out on the ground, and it gives me a place to sit and stay semi out of the dirt. So there is my backpack, everything in it, so I can just kind of grab and go. Now I don't want to take anything out of there because I want to be able to just grab it and go. So I don't use any of those brushes or pencils for anything else but in the backpack. So I can just grab it, and even last minute I can grab it and go. And sometimes inside here is a treasure that I can find, like a Tootsie Pop sucker or a little bag of peanuts, so I can eat that while I'm painting. This last time when I painted, there weren't a lot of people around, and so there was some conversation. One comment about my artwork, that it was very nice, but just kind of nice and quiet to be out there, totally silent, sitting there looking at the colors, listening to the birds, and just painting plein air. So what do you gain from plein air painting? Sitting out in God's creations and enjoying the beauty. Simplifying a complex scene in front of you to design your painting. It's a time to experiment with no pressure. Put your brain in another mindset, a calm place without time. You get lost in the process and time becomes non-existence. It has a calming effect on your brain, and it will improve your studio paintings.